If you own a business, you've probably had mixed feelings about investing outside of it, especially in stocks. Trust me, you're not alone. We hear the same thing from business owners all the time. And it's not because they dislike markets, it's mainly because most advisors simply don't think the way that business owners think. I'm Steve Martin, Managing Partner and Wealth Strategist here at SRQ Wealth, where we help families find their freedom by simplifying their financial lives. Also, you may have noticed some of those letters after my name. One of the designations is CEPA, or CEPA, which means Certified Exit Planning Advisor. In short, that qualifies us to work with business owners during their operating years, but ultimately, we help them exit gracefully. Well, today I want to share a few of the things we hear most often from these business owners and why these reactions, they make perfect sense. Have you ever heard this before? This advice doesn't feel like it fits in my world. Well, business owners live in a cash flow, payroll, customers type of seasonality. Then someone starts talking about mutual funds and model portfolios. It just feels disconnected. Owners want advice that understands their tax picture, their balance sheet, their company profile, not just some product or pie chart off the shelf. If you're a business owner, you've probably said this yourself. Why should I pull money out of my business when my business performs better? Great question. For many owners, the best return they've ever earned is inside their own company. So traditional investment advice can feel restrictive. This is really a question of opportunity cost and control, not just returns. It's also a question of liquidity and not leaving your family with a mess. Here's another one. Once I invest, I lose visibility. Inside the business, we see everything. With traditional investments, those things can feel a little bit distant or possibly even a little slow. Owners are risk takers by nature. They just prefer risk that they understand and they can respond to. Most owners are also good delegators, but they won't delegate a role to somebody that they don't trust. How about this? My advisor talks about investments, but they don't talk about taxes. Taxes are a biggie. They're often a business owner's largest expense. And when advice ignores distributions, entity structure, timing, it just misses the mark. Owners don't need more products. They need a coordinated strategy. They need a CFO for their life, not just for their business. And sometimes we hear business owners saying that everything just feels scattered. And that's usually because it is. Most owners have accounts everywhere. The issue isn't the number of accounts, it's that nothing is integrated around succession or retirement income or tax strategy. They simply want someone that can pull everything together. This one's also important. No one talks to me about exiting. For many owners, the business is the retirement plan. Yet most advice focuses on the accumulation, not the structure or the tax impact of a future sale. Let's face it, selling a business will likely generate the largest check an owner will ever receive, and there's really no preparation for it. If all this sounds familiar to you, we've put together a simple guide that walks through many of these same planning issues for business owners. It's called the From Tax Efficiency to Retirement, and it's an easy place to start. If you want to explore this in more detail, you can find the link in the description below. Well, here's the truth. Most investment conversations are built for employees, not the employers, not the entrepreneurs. Owners just think differently. They make decisions differently. And when planning is approached through the lens of their business, not just markets, everything changes. As a business owner myself, I get it. Our role is to bring clarity, structure, and strategy that actually respects the world business owners live in. Let's maximize the wealth in the business that you've built. I'm Steve Martin, and you've just taken your next step on your journey to true wealth. You can click the link below to connect directly with us. And for more good content like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I once heard Sarasota's own Michael Saunders say, owning a business is working 80 hours for yourself so you don't have to work 40 for someone else. Well, if you're a business owner, you can relate to that. I know I sure can. Hey, we'll see you next time. God bless.